everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
Outside Matherin. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Now the Pistons with it. Wiseman dishes to Sexton. Cunningham for three. The rebound by Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Sexton. And the pass to Turner. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Here's Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Wiseman's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Detroit. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first two seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better. Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Cunningham passes to Sexton. No good with the triple. The Pacers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Detroit with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
Here's Nembhard after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Floats one, and Wiseman sends it back. Outside, Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good concentration by Colin Sexton. There was some contact on that.
Indiana off to a slow start. 6-point game. This one for three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's good. Sexton's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Over Cunningham. The shot's good from Halliburton.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Cunningham finds Markkanen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
A different look here for Detroit. Klay Thompson comes in for Draymond Green. And Chris Paul subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Free throw, no good for Markkanen. We haven't seen a lot of players come from Finland, and that's where Lauri Markkanen is from.
Not at all. Only the second NBA player from Finland. It's got to be a special feeling to represent your home country like that.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
And Indiana making a change here. Smith is checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Allen's checked in. And now the Pistons fast break from 12 feet out. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Markkanen.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Halliburton is doubled. Out to the right wing. Here's Nesmith. Tipped away.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
2 minutes.
Allen's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Halliburton against Paul. Smith the pass to Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here is Neesmith. 8 points his last outing. Pass to McConnell. Out to the wing. Toppin, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 16-6 run. Allen, that's good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Smith with the stop.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Thompson misses. Pacers trail by 10. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And McConnell gets it to go.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Here's Markkanen. Rebound by Smith. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. No good on the triple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go away. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Pistons leading by 8. We've got T.J. McConnell. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's McConnell. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Siakam against Green. Siakam inside. No good there. Great tee that time from Green. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And here is Siakam. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Detroit. And we hear so much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? In your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons, but I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to be 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet.
Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And that's now 7 points for Cade Cunningham. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Porter, no luck. For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Suns.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
John Wall's checked in for Porter. Good on both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Nembhard's shot is good.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Wiseman. The Pacers pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. A shot by McConnell, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham's shot is off. Sexton against Mathurin. Rebound by the Pistons. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Now, here's Cunningham. They lead by 14. Mathurin against Green. Siakam, good.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. So it's the Pacers now, following the 3 by Detroit. This is it to Nesmith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside for Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Over Paul. And it's Halliburton missing. Pistons leading by 15. Over in the corner, Paul for the 3. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. The Pacers shooting it disastrous. 25% from the field so far. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Here's Nembhard. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Pass to Toppin. And there's the pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. They get it back. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Allen for the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Allen's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pistons. Down low. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Here's Markkanen. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Smith. Ball against Halliburton. Fires away from outside. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Green. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court for the Pistons, Colin Sexton is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Paul in at the 4-man position. Sexton on the wing. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mathurin passes to Halliburton, and he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident in everything he does. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Pacers 4th.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Green, he's checked in for Chris Paul. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 21. Steps back and fires. Good on the jump shot. Siakam's got 9 points.
Beautiful move by Siakam. It takes a well-coordinated athlete to stop on a dime and shoot that jumper with touch.
Here's the break. Here's Mathurin. That's tipped. Now here's Wiseman. Turner covering. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Great D that time from Green.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. You look at the Nuggets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Gotta love how efficient Halliburton is. A confident shooter from the mid-range.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson, he's checked in for James Wiseman. Siakam kicks to McConnell. He takes it in, and he gets the bucket. McConnell's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And Siakam is good for three. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
And for a big man, Siakam handles it well, playing with confidence in these pick-and-roll sets. So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the paint, here's Turner. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Turner's got his first bucket of the night.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
And Green is right there. And the Pistons lead by 16.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Siakam against Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Siakam, high post. 12 points for him. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And mid-range, a little outside Turner's comfort zone, but he gets it to go with focus on that one.
And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Halliburton following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Nice D from Sexton.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball. Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Detroit also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Markkanen. Kevin Porter comes in for Sexton. And it's Paul in for Cunningham. And that one's good by Porter.
For 3.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Here's Neesmith. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Neesmith.
Neesmith has got his first points in this one.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Connects from three-point range.
Passing skills on another level. Chris Paul leads his shooters.
Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Rebound, Detroit. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
With 4 seconds on the clock, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
CP3 is a smaller player, but he likes taking contact. Beautiful. And one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team, Greg, to be more physical and aggressive.
Something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough and physical.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Obi Toppin. He's out there with Nesmith. Smith is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Thompson. They get it back. Wiseman. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Indiana moving the ball around. Shoots from the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Offensive rebound. Wiseman, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Wiseman. Here's Thompson. Connects on the foul line jumper. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Trust Klay Thompson every time with the catch and shoot. He gets so well positioned and balanced to score.
Allen against Mathurin. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up now for Detroit. Thompson with the bucket.
Klay Thompson.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Porter. Bank shot. No good.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
It's stolen by Wiseman. Shot from the wing. Nembhard grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Rebound, Detroit. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Allen for 3. Pistons keep it alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
John Wall's checked in for the Pistons. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Porter in the corner. Off target with his three. And Indiana shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Turner. A fader. Count it.
A capable scorer. Turner plays an integral role in what his team does offensively.
Wall, that's a two-pointer. The Pistons rebound. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. The three ball. And the three ball is good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Thompson for three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Here's Smith. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good on the shot.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
The Pacers are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Green, he's checked in for Detroit. Grayson Allen comes in for Thompson. Here's Allen. Here's Porter. Nice shot from the wing.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
Shoulder and below for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And it's Detroit's ball. The pass to Porter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Pass to Nesmith. Kicks to Turner. Halliburton outside. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.